Hello and welcome to Quality with Mubarak. This is Mubarak here speaking, and today we are going to demonstrate what we explained about the difference between the mean, the median, and the mode. Today, what we're gonna do here is that we are gonna demonstrate how we can use that in Excel, how we can figure out how we can calculate the average, the median, and the mode for each data set that we have here. So, as you can see here, we got for the mean we got three data sets. 1, 2, 3, and then for the median I got here 2 data sets, and for the mode we got 2 data sets. Alright, this line here is just put it just to calculate everything down below. Alright, so let's start here with the mean. So for this data set in Excel, the way to calculate an average of a data set is simply you start your equation with an equal sign, and then you type in the word average, and then let me type the whole thing here, and then type in the word average, and then Excel will figure out what are you referring to. You simply press on tab, it will complete the equation, and then it's asking you what exactly you want to calculate the average for, right? So it's asking you to input the data set. So what I'm gonna do simply is that I'm gonna select here my data starting from 1 to 5, and then it will put in the range, and then and voila, this is the average, as simple as it can be. Alright, and then all you gotta do so that Excel can copy the same equation is that you can notice how the mouse cursor changed from being a white plus sign to a black one. This is when you know that Excel will copy the equation or copy the same value that you're having on your cell, right? So you simply drag it here, and there you go. So in dataset 2 you can see here that this one is having an outlier, which is 6. I already marked this one in red, and the whole dataset is starting from 100 and then moving. We got here 105, 106, and 109, right? So the number 6 here is an outlier, so you can notice what the outlier did with the dataset, right? So it pulled the value for the average to be an 85.2, right? So let me demonstrate something. What if we did not have this one outlier? So let me calculate that for you real quick. Let me do it again. Average, and then you simply drag here. Alright, so the average without the outlier is giving us 105, but when you add the outlier, this is how it got impacted, right? Alright, same goes for this one here. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we got a 500, which is definitely an outlier. You can see here that this one is 102. What if we calculated the average without the outlier? Just a second. Alright, if we do that, and then let me drag and select the values here, and then close that. Alright, so the average without the outlier, we got 2.5, but with the outlier, it's 102. Alright, so that's how you calculate the mean for a dataset, right? Let's move on to the median, which is simply the middle point in your dataset. In Excel, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is just to type in median. Of course, don't forget the equal sign before you start your equation. So the equation for this one is pretty simple. It's median, right? And then click on tab. It will ask you to input the range for the data. Select your data range, and there you go. Alright, so it's telling you that hey, this data set, the middle value is the number 3, right? And then if we drag the equation here, you can see that let me do something, because in this one it did not take the 6, right? So if we let me show you what I did here. So when I dragged the equation here, it took the same range, which is from F3 to F7. So if you see here F3, which is 1, F7, which is 5, so it's totally leaving the 6 behind. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna click on the formula here, and then drag the range here to include the F8, which is the number 6, right? See what Excel did there? It simply took the average for those two values. Alright, so this is how you can calculate the median. And then for the mode, it's pretty simple. You type in mode, and then put in your dataset. There you go. So it's telling you that the mode here is 2, right? Because we got 1, 2, and 3. repeated values, which is 2, right? And then for this data set here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So can you guess what Excel will do exactly? It will not return anything because there are no repeated values in this dataset. So that's how we demonstrated the difference between the mean, the median, and the mode in Excel, how you can work with your dataset. And I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you have any comments. And yeah, stay safe and have a nice one.